Yes, I like being ran. Yes, I like gang bangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call it whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated and I'm a
I like it.
goddess and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
I like
I deserve to be
it.
worshipped. Like, why not?
Don't worry, fellas, I got this one. So, hey, body count doesn't matter though, right? Right? She'd be a good candidate for the mother of your children, right? She'd be a great candidate for your wife, right? You should want to protect, provide provision for a lifetime, die for if necessary. A woman just like that, right? Who thinks like that, who speaks like that, who comes from that mindset, because that's what we're talking about. When we're talking about body count, we're talking about character and we're talking about mindset, right? You should want to live for, work for, die for, kill for a woman who thinks just like that. That's what you deserve if you believe body count doesn't matter. You deserve that. I'm a queen, I'm a goddess, I deserve it. The entitlement, the grandiose ego, all of it is there. And that's why when I'm on my channel, I talk about people who say, oh, I'm a queen, I'm a goddess, I'm a diva, I'm a boss chick, I'm this, I'm that. It's grandiose ego. It's like a form of psychopathy, right? It's a form of narcissism to think that narcissist means that I have such a value for myself that it diminished the value of other people's feelings, emotions, experience, what they want, how I treat them. I care so much about me that I don't care about the other people that I should care about. That's the root of narcissism. I'm a queen, I'm a goddess, I'm a diva, I'm a boss chick. I'm great, I'm glorious, I deserve it. Entitlement. Entitlement. These things, the high body count chicks, okay, they have a form of entitlement, right? Why? Not just because they did the act, but because they don't believe that there should be any consequences for doing it. That they believe you should still pick them to be the mother of your children. You should go and work hard every day and trust that while she's at home, she's not screwing the mailman. But she deserves to have hands all over her body. She likes to be ran through. You should trust that woman to be monogamous. That you should trust that woman to be loyal. That she lives like that and thinks like that has nothing to do with the level of loyalty she's going to show you in a relationship. And guess what you're going to hear women say? You're going to hear them say, oh, well, I healed from it. If it was something that you should have done, why did you have to heal from it? You'll hear women say, oh, well, a woman is never going to tell you her real body count anyways. If there's nothing wrong with it, why do you feel the need to lie about it? Oh, because men are going to judge me. I thought you said it didn't matter to men. So why would they judge you for something that doesn't matter to them? When you press on the ideas and the common comebacks from the average woman about body count, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It doesn't pass the first level logic test for bullshit. All you have to do is just ask a single question about it and not just accept the words that are coming out of it. And it's bullshit. So when you hear this is what you need to understand, okay? This is why women can sell sex, because it has value to give access to your body. It has infinite value. There are women who are rich because of the way that they have managed access to their body and their beauty. Never went out and worked a day. A woman can walk out of her house and fly around the world without sitting on near a penile, a penina, okay? If she knows how to manage her beauty and she knows how to manage access to her body. She can get a man who's a millionaire to pick her up out of a Starbucks, right? Like Matt Damon did, right? Okay, so what happens when you've got $1 million in the bank account? It doesn't say anything about you to look at how you spent that money. It says nothing about your character. If you blew it all in a titty bar, that doesn't say anything about a man's character. It doesn't say anything about a woman's character when she's blowing it so she can get free trips from guys that don't want them, that she doesn't want anything meaningful with. It doesn't say anything about a woman's character when she gives it away for money. It doesn't say anything about a woman's character when she gives it away for gifts or red bottoms or shoes or bags. It doesn't say anything about a woman's mindset or character or integrity or nothing. No matter how she spends the money in that account, there's no way for anybody to develop any type of meaningful judgment about her character based off of that. That is a woman's thinking. Women love their options. They just hate the outcomes, responsibilities, and consequences that come along with those choices. And that's why men say a lot of the ladies have no accountability. They don't want the outcome that is associated with the choices that they make. They don't want it. And you simps, give them an out. You agree with them. You hold men accountable. You hold men accountable. Men who do bad behavior, you want them to get the negative consequence. But women who do bad behavior, they're the victims. Oh, they're the victims. Their dad wasn't there because their mom was a floozy too. Because most of these women aren't from divorced households. Their fathers never married their mothers because their fathers were irresponsible men. Because the mother didn't believe in body count either. And now they're trying to convince you that you need to marry them. So who am I talking to right now? I'm talking to young men who want traditional outcomes in dating, marriage, and relationships but don't know how to get it. I'm talking to young women who want traditional outcomes in dating, marriage, and relationships and don't know who they need to be to get that. Do not listen to these Jezebels. Don't listen to them. They're not trying to help you. They're not trying to help you. They are trying to validate their own lives. They are trying to excuse their own behavior. They are looking for a way to feel good about what it is that they've done that has made them feel so bad. And the only way they can do that is to see it reflected everywhere. You know what? Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing it. So they're trying to convince you to do that with your bank account too. And they're also trying to tell you that no man has the right to look at you and evaluate your character, your integrity, your level of loyalty based off of how you spent your $1 million. And that is bullshit. That's bullshit. Because husbands care. And ladies, there is a big difference between the sexual attention you get from men and the genuine interest you get from a man who wants a wife. And your character needs to be set up around what type of wife you want to be, if you want to be married. In the same way that a good man who has character needs to set himself up around what a good wife needs and what he needs to provide for her and be in her life, right? He needs to be a good communicator. He needs to be a good provider, right? But pretending like we don't look at your past choices, how you spent the money out of your account to see if you have any value to us as wives is fucking insane. And we really need to stop lying to, y'all need to stop lying to each other. You want to have a high body count, that's your choice. It's your body. That's your choice. Nobody should police you or stop that. But people should stop not telling you reality, not telling you the way that men think and the way that the world works, right? Just so that they can feel good about how they've made their choices, right? So that's my advice. Happy Sunday. That is my advice. I hope that that helps you. And if you're somebody who disagrees, listen, I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm teaching this stuff. I'm not debating it anymore with any of you. So just go somewhere else. I don't care. I'd love for you to have all the things you want out of your life with all the people that you want it with. I just don't want anything to do with folks like that anymore. Like, we've seen the debates everywhere. We know what the points are. We know why guys don't want it. We know why the women who want it. We get it all, okay? So now that we've all heard each other, it's time for you guys to go and deal with men who don't value it. And it's time for women that want a good man to understand what good men want. Men of virtue, men of character want women of virtue. Men who have character want women who have virtue. And if you think like that woman, you ain't got no virtue, baby. I'm sorry. You don't. You're a 304. And that's okay. Live your life, boo-boo. Just do it somewhere else. Toodles.